I've just had an amazing session with a pair of red kites. Genuinely, this has been fantastic. I am just in my absolute element. Oh man, this is amazing. Everything's just gone a bit manic. This is why I love wildlife photography. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, I'm going to jump straight into it today. I may have to actually break a promise. It's not a certainty, but in last week's video, I said this. Next week's video, I can promise you there will definitely be birds. So, I kind of made a promise that there would definitely be birds in this week's video. Now I'm back at Holme Fen, and I may have to break that promise. Now, first of all, let me just touch on the weather. It's really sunny. It was supposed to be raining all evening. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to grin and bear it, come out with the camera, regardless of the weather. And the reason I'm doing this is because I've not long been back from a few days away. Doing photography, recording videos, and sat on the sofa yesterday. Sorry, I'm just going to twist you around a little bit. Sat on the sofa yesterday and loaded up first video shoot that I did, loaded all the pictures up into Lightroom, and I may have been a bit trigger happy. I was having so much fun on my first location away that I've taken well over 1,200 images. So I looked at my diary, because this was the video I was going to put out on Friday, so this week's video. Looked at my diary and I went, okay, when can I actually crack through these? Right, well, I'm busy on that day, and I'm busy on that day, and how the hell am I going to get 1,200 images sorted and the best selection taken out? I don't want to half-arse it. Now, this is why I may have to break my promise of a guarantee of birds in this week's video, because we're down at Holme Fen, and you know, things for me down here have been a little bit hit and miss, and especially with this light as well. Now, I'm gonna keep walking through, and we're hopefully gonna find some birds so I can keep that promise to you. But yeah, watch this space. Let's hopefully go find some birds so I don't have to have lied to you. Okay, so maybe I haven't lied to you then. Just bagged my picture of the first bird. It ain't a great shot, not gonna lie to you. It was in quite a messy area, but let's be fair, everywhere is so overgrown and messy at the moment, it's difficult not to. So, I've got a bird, and I said to you, there would be birds, plural. So, I've technically not lied, there is at least one birdie shot in here. However, can we get a second? And then I've definitely not lied to you. So, I know this is kind of a bit of a tongue-in-cheek video, but I want to make sure that I'm consistently putting up these videos. I know there are times when I put up multiple videos and a week, but I at least want to maintain my one video a week, and I don't think it would have been possible to get the best out of the images that I've captured. I mean, I've worked through, or I've sorted through half of them. I still have over 600 to sort through, and then I've got to narrow it down to the best ones out of them. And yeah, it's going to take a bit of time. So I wanted to knock up a video and hopefully have some quality, but I wanted to put one together to make sure that I've actually got one up for this week rather than missing weeks like I have done in the past. So yeah, let's keep bimbling through. I'll stick that image up now. And yeah, let's go see if we can make it a plural. So, second bird then. Went back to the spot where I found the common chiffchaff previously, and lo and behold, there was the chiffchaff. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, it ain't going to be the best shot in the world, purely on the premise that I was having to shoot up. It did take me a few attempts. The little nipper kept flying around everywhere. But finally, I managed to actually get him in a relatively clear spot. But as I say, I was looking up, so it ain't the best shot in the world, but it's shot number 2. And I know it's come out all right for what it is in all essence. So yeah, let's have a look at that image. And it means I haven't lied to you. We have birds. Well, I definitely haven't lied to you. I've just had an amazing session with a pair of red kites. Unfortunately, I keep seeing them nest up in a tree and I can't actually get closer to the tree. However, they've been giving me an amazing display of in-flight work. I genuinely don't know what to say. This has gone from being a, ooh, do I get a bird? Don't I get a bird? Have I lied to you? Have I not? Did I break a promise? Genuinely, this has been fantastic. And I've got some serious work ahead of me now because I've got to somehow get all these images sorted and edited. Now, don't get me wrong, with birds in flight, I've probably got more to delete than I have actual keepers. They've just gone out of sight at the moment. I've literally been spinning around. At one point, I got a bug in my eye. I've had tears streaming down my face, but I have got one hell of a grin on at the moment. Spend all that time down Barnock trying to get the red kites in flight. Holme Fen. I am just in my absolute element. They seem to have disappeared now. I was hoping to, I mean, while I was setting up the camera to film this bit, they were still flying around above. And literally, I've just got it set up and they've disappeared. Oh, sorry, I've gone really snotty as well because I got that bug in my eye and my eye started streaming and now I've gone bunged up. Oh, man alive. Well, is that them? They've settled in the tree again. I'm going to see if I can just edge a little bit closer and see if I can actually get a better shot of them sat up in the tree. I'll catch you guys in a minute. Okay, so I didn't actually manage to get him nesting. As I just got over there, and I had to flick my settings quickly because I'd obviously been taking birds in flight, and just as I literally got the focus on him, he flew off. Unfortunately, where they're actually landing, there's like a small gap that I can shoot through, and then there's trees all to one side, and he flew over into those trees. Oh man, this is amazing. I can't be out too much longer. I'm cooking dinner tonight. Oh dear. But I'm going to hang around here for a little bit longer before I sign out, just in case they come back to that tree where they actually keep landing. I would absolutely adore a shot with them up in the tree and stuff, because that would be phenomenal. Something obviously I've never done. Obviously I've shot red kites down at Barnock Hills and Holes. I've shot red kites down at Gigrim Farm. And I've had a couple of shots from here where they've not been too grand. These ones, I look like I've got some absolute bankers, and if I could just get one of them up in a tree, we'll see. So I'm going to wait around here a bit longer and we'll come back. I'm going to put a host of images up, or you'll have seen them. I don't know. Everything's just gone a bit manic. And yeah, I'll come back and sign out in a minute. Wow. This is why I love wildlife photography. Oh, I tell you what, my heart is still racing after that. Ah, fantastic. I am so unbelievably happy right now. I love red kites, and as I've said in previous videos, we are blessed to have red kites quite readily available in our local area. Obviously we haven't got anything like Gigrim Farm and stuff. We do have Hamerton Wildlife Park where they steal all the raw meat. Bless Hamerton, in fairness, you know, it's not like they shy away from it, but I've just waited to see if any of them would land again. What I will say is I did get some pictures of them before I moved position. I don't know if they're any good. I'm really hoping they are. They will probably need quite a bit of cropping on them. Shot at 600mm. Yes, it was cropped as well, so it's actually 900mm field of view. I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Do you know what, as I say, this whole video was done as a tongue-in-cheek kind of situation where I said, you know, oh, did I lie to you? Did I break promises? And no, I didn't. I have delivered. Just, I genuinely cannot put into words how happy I am right now. As I say, it's why I love wildlife photography. It's just forever growing on me. But yeah, so I'm gonna sign out now. Camera is still out as usual, and yeah, if I catch any more pictures I'll stick them up at the end of the video. I've gone from literally having 2 small birds to all those red kite shots. Happy days. Right, anyway, obviously if you like the video, give us the old thumbs up and drop some subscribes from down the bottom. Obviously do subscribe, because I've just, as I say, got back from a trip and kind of thrown my timeline out. It's kind of like a Marvel timeline. I'm just going to bounce all over the place. But yeah, the videos from the trip that I've just been on will be coming up from next week. And yeah, this is an absolutely ecstatic mic out. Take care and be safe, everyone. Peace.